All right, I think we're good. Okay, so let me just share my screen real quick. All right, can you see my screen?
Yes, we can.
All right. So let's see. Let's start with Andre. Andre, can you hear me? Nope. Maybe we'll go to you, Karen. All
I
right.
think
Okay.
All right, Karen. Um, so tell me about your updates.
All right. So I went down the list of what you had said and think I caught all of them. And then I did add more dark the value when I put it in black and white. The Malcolm was meshing with the background, so I added a rim because I figured, well, the sun is coming from that side anyway. If you look at Mary's face,
Yep.
the girl's face, so I was like, oh, a rim might help that, and it did help stand it out. I also was fooling around because everything was kind of meshing, so I darkened his hair, and
Mm,
that helped
yes.
tremendously because it popped him off that screen. So now I feel like he's separated from the background more, and I feel
Yes.
like I can see those two characters much better. Weirdly, the car did not stay in the pushed back further away position again. I don't know why. It just keeps popping back forward. So I don't know if now with the darker color, if I still should push it back or
Let's
leave
see.
it where it is.
Let me just do a little comparison. So,
The lights might be connected with it when it was on the other side. I don't have to see.
so that's your latest. That's last week. Yeah, I think it's working better in general. Um,
Yeah,
yeah, the white
if you look at
the white wall tires are definitely a lot less pronounced now, which is
yes,
much
yeah,
better.
I darkened. I went in and actually did the texture
Yep.
map on that. And then I noticed on the reference that there's kind of like this angle of sun behind the girl that kind of points to the girl's eyes. If you look at the reference, I don't know if you have that handy. Um, but anyway, so I lightened the top of those trees, and now if you notice the umbrella with the light on the trees behind that yellow, see how they brightened up? They kind of point to the girl's eyes, and there's a actual line pointing to her eyes. So I was like, oh, that's kind of, I
Yeah,
don't know
yeah,
how I
that's
caught I
yep,
caught that, but that helped tremendously.
yep, that's great. No, that's working really well. Yeah, yep. It definitely draws your attention to her face and
Yeah.
her eyes. That's looking good.
And now there is a tiny bit of glow on the one that I sent today. And I'm not sure if that is helping or if it's making it look a little too blurry. So I needed your opinion on that. I don't know if you can see it clearly, but
I can see that blur. Was it like a post blur?
it's just a yeah, it's a new yeah, post production glow.
Yep.
Just touch, like tiny bit, just
Yeah.
to help with the feeling of sun on their face.
Yeah, I don't
But I
mind it.
wasn't sure if it made it look blurry or not.
I don't mind it.
Okay.
I think it's nice. Yeah. Um, and the white wall tires in the car, the building in the back,
Mm-hmm.
that's that was looking too hot. You sort of reduced that.
Yeah, I reduced that. I put the little blocker where you said. And there was a spot right at, if you notice, right at Malcolm's forehead
Hmm.
behind him,
Yep.
like the big bright spot. And I'm like, where is that? I'm like, oh, it's the black building. So I just colored,
Yep.
made the shadow complete.
Yeah, that's great. So it's not competing
Yeah, it was
with him
definitely drawing attention.
with his reading. Yeah, and his
But
face
now,
is.
so now I'm like thinking, should the car be pushed back? You haven't even seen the version with the car pushed back further. That was one of your original comments.
Hmm.
But with the darker car, I'm not sure if I think it works both ways now. I'm
Yeah,
not sure.
yeah. I don't think it's as distracting as before. So I think
Right.
just leave it.
Okay.
Um, I think it's fine. And I noticed his face got a little bit of
Yeah.
like an edge sort of detail to it. Is that
Yeah.
is that right? Or
Where are you talking?
like right
Oh
there?
yeah, that's the little bit of a rim behind him to separate him from the building's back. And I figured
Yeah,
with the
that's
way
working really
the
good.
light is hitting Mary,
Yeah,
that he would probably have some light on his other side. So I was like, oh, that actually kind of works nicer. And the reference didn't have that, but I was like, you know what?
yeah.
I kind of liked it.
You could say that the light's kind of um, motivated off being the bounce off the walls in the background.
Yeah, yeah,
Right.
exactly. And the sun is coming from behind, I would say, on that side. If you notice the angle from Mary's face, so I was like, that probably is coming that way, and of course the bounce light. So it did help. It separated. It gave him more shape on his face as well.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
it was really the shadows on the previous one. You can see were kind of dark. It looked like he was dirty almost.
Yeah, yeah. That always happens when there's kind of not enough light
Yeah,
bouncing off him. So you get this kind of grey kind of look.
yeah.
So usually, it's fixed with just getting some more light into it. So that looks much better. Yep. And her
And then my
face.
only other comment that I have, that question, and nobody's brought it up, but it's bothering me, and maybe it shouldn't bother me, and maybe if I bring it up now, it's going to bother everybody. But I'm going to
Yep.
try it anyway.
Yep. Go ahead.
Her eyes, for some reason, look like they're not. They're looking at him. If you
Yeah.
look at them, they're a little bit pointed up, and they're looking directly at him. For some reason, to me, I don't know if it's just me
Oh,
staring at it too long. Does it look like she's kind of dead? Like not dead, like a
yes.
doll. Like there's not engagement in her eyes. With his looks like they're animated, and he's really looking at her. Hers don't look like she's looking at him for some reason, and I don't know quite how to fix that. If it's to move the eyeball maybe a little bit more toward her nose, because rig, just move the eyeball, or
Yeah. Her iris and pupils look kind of. They look like they're
they're very concave.
They look sunken. Yeah, that's what I'm.
Yeah, they're very. That's just the model.
Right.
So I don't know if maybe taking that little ding off a little bit, to lighten it. See how it's a pretty big ding there? And that's just a natural ding that kind of came from the lighting
Right.
that's on. But something makes me look like she's just like staring out in space. She's not looking at him. And I
Yeah.
don't know quite.
It's almost like this eye is looking straight at the camera
Yeah, it's
because
weird. There's something
because
I can't like put my finger on it, but something's off about her. And I don't know
um,
quite how to fix it. Like I'm not. I've been staring at it for too long, and I
like
can't.
if you did that, it's like she'd be looking straight at the camera.
Yeah,
That's
definitely. So I don't know if I have to maybe move her eye, have her eye kind of look inward more toward her
yeah.
nose so that it's
I think
not
you should check the geo
straight
on.
out.
I think you should check the shader or the geo on the eye. Something looks
Okay.
busted
Okay.
because you see how for him, you can see, there's a clear delineation. There's a breaking up of, the iris and the pupils.
Which is funny
Um,
because
but
his
here,
eye and the geo isn't. It's all one piece, and his pupil or his iris is protruding instead of
Yeah,
going inward,
yeah,
which is what it's supposed to do.
it's
But
supposed to.
that's a
It's
trick of
supposed.
the lights and the nuke
Yeah,
tricks to make it look like it.
I don't know
The
whether
illusion that's, yeah.
I don't know
But
whether it's
hers
an
looks like it.
optical illusion or not, but you should
Yeah,
check
it
the
could
shaders
be.
because something looks busted.
Okay.
Yeah, um,
Something, yeah, something's off, and it's been bothering me. Like she
yeah.
looks like she's not
She's got kind of lizard.
engaged.
She's got lizard eyes.
Yeah, she's just not
Like
engaged
the
in with
vertical.
Malcolm. Like she's going, oh, good, he's like gonna like propose to me, and I have to fake smile or something.
Mm,
I don't know. It just looks like she's not in the moment,
yep,
and I couldn't figure out what it was.
And I have a question.
yep.
Is there cornea over the sclera? So the film over the eye?
Yes.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, there's both. On hers. On his, there's not. On
Mhm.
hers, there is.
Yeah, but he looks all right. She's just yeah.
I know, and he has
something's
the
up.
horrible eye as far as Geo is concerned. She has all the proper stuff. She has the sclera,
Yep,
the iris, the pupil, the indentation, everything, and his isn't.
yep.
But his looks better than hers.
All right. I think overall, it's looking much better. Yeah, the only issue now that you've kind of drawn my attention to it is her eye. So maybe check that out. Yep.
Yeah, I'm going to. Okay. I
Right.
just want to see if somebody else saw it or if it was just me being overly picky
All
on stuff.
right. Yeah.
Cool.
Cool. Thank you.
Thank you.
Next up, let's see. Andre, you back? Maybe we'll go to Miguel. Miguel. Hello,
Yeah,
Miguel.
I'm here. Yeah.
Yeah, how's it going?
Good. How are you?
Very well, thank you. All right, let's see. Let's check out.
Can you guys hear me now?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yes.
All right. Cool. It's good to have you back, Andre.
I was here all the time, but my microphone wasn't working for some reason.
I see. All right. So this is last week, and this is your update.
Yes. So I just minor updates. I made the key go more towards the orange red
Yep.
color instead of
Yep.
the green.
Yeah. Yep, I can see that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Swinged it
definitely.
around just slightly.
Yep. Yeah, so we
Reveal the
get
face.
yep, we got some more shaping. Just a nicer gradient fall off than before. I think it was a little bit dark. I know I told you to not fear the darkness and all that kind of stuff, but I feel like this is probably a better key to fill ratio than before. So I think it's working really well. And did you increase the exposure by like a quarter stop or something? It feels like it's a little bit brighter perhaps on the key. That's actually feeling really nice, especially around here. That's really nice. Yep, so you brought that around and fills up, and I see that you've changed the color of the rim
Yes.
so that it's kind of more in keeping with the reference, which is a neutral color, more of a neutral color. And even though it looks really cool, I'm thinking maybe you do back it off by maybe let's say about half a stop,
Okay.
because it does feel a little bit too hot.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Okay.
But that key feels um, a lot like the reference now. I don't know whether you want to maybe increase it by another quarter stop, because I'm liking that, the way it's hitting the ears like that.
All right.
That's really nice. Yeah. See, it may not work. It may be too much, but try quarter stop.
Would I need to swing it back a little more if I increase it?
No,
If it'll... Oh, okay.
no, just leave it where it is, because I think your position's perfect for the key.
Okay.
Just bring it down intensity by, I'm sorry, just bring it up intensity by a quarter stop.
Okay.
And then this one can go down minus half a stop. And I think you should be golden.
All right.
Yeah. Awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right. Andre. Let's see. Let me try and bring.
Yes.
Let me try and bring that. Let's see. Let's get your video. Just give me 1 sec. Just gonna try and. Okay, let me try and stream to a screen. Change windows. Okay. All right. Can you see? Can you
Yep.
see the video?
I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine.
Nice. You've got some really nice lighting in there, Andre. I'm loving it. Beautiful.
I'm fine.
So see, you've got the. Let me just do print screen. All right. Let's change.
Yeah, I got the rim light on her to be a bit broader, more diffuse, kind of like it's reflecting on the background and coming back to her, and also fix the darkness on her face that was coming too suddenly. Now it's more
Right.
subtle
Yes.
and a bit more of a triangle light on her cheek.
I'm fine.
Yes.
I'm fine.
Yep. That looks great. Yeah. That the darkness doesn't come in too soon. I think before it was kind of coming in halfway, and then
Yeah.
but now it feels like it's coming in very organically. So that's looking great. And I see that that bounce light is nice and soft, so you can kind of rationalize that it's coming off the the cupboard doors. It's nice and soft, so that's really beautiful. And then the darkness at the end, it's just the right amount. I feel like it's yeah, it's looking pretty good. Sorry, where am I? Andre, I lost you, Andre. Where are you? Oh, okay. Yeah. So I don't have any further comments. I think it's final. It's good to go.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, I love it. Beautiful.
Day of celebration then.
Yes. Bring out bring out the bubbles and champagne. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Final. Yeah, I love it. Well done.
Thank you very much.
It's beautiful. Okay. All right. So we've spoken to Andre, Karen, Miguel, Ronald, Sebastian. We've spoken to Sebastian. Ronald, how are you?
Uh,
Got you.
fine, thank you.
So I see that you've done some detail work on the eye there, and
Yes.
that's looking. Let me just save this. Save. Yeah, I'm loving it. It's definitely a big step up from how it was looking last week.
Thank you.
It's, I mean, it's a very subtle adjustment, but it does add that extra layer of depth and
I was
complexity.
surprised. Yeah, I was surprised how much it matters. Yes.
Yeah, it's we're genetically programmed to look at people's eyes because we can judge whether they're, friend or foe from looking into their eyes. So we're predisposed to paying a lot of attention. So any sort of subtle shift in the reading of it actually matters a lot. So always pay attention to the eyes. But I think, I have no further comment. I think that's all you needed to do. I think it's looking pretty good, looking really beautiful.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Cool. All right. I think that's it. Does anyone have anything else to show? Anything they've started on or?
No, that's all.
No, but that was a good wrap up to your February. You kind of wrapped up most of
Yeah.
us right on time.
Yeah. It's beautiful work, guys.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm just really, I'm really impressed by just how much work's been put into it. So I really appreciate it.
Thanks.
We appreciate
And
your
we
feedback.
appreciate your help. Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. Definitely.
You're welcome. Glad I can help.
And hopefully we'll have you back soon.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm slated to come back in July, so you can, if you're around, I'll see you in
Okay.
July.
Yeah.
We will be here. Well, I'll be here.
Nice.
Yeah, I'll definitely be here.
I'm always here.
Fantastic.
Yay.
All right. Well, thank you very much again, and I will see
Thank you.
Yeah, I'll see you soon.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks.
Can you tell us what you're working on right now so we can kind of look forward to your newest, greatest work?
Yeah, so I'm working on a movie called Better Man. It's a biopic on this pop star named Robbie Williams. I know he's not really big in the States.
Oh, yeah.
Do you know
No,
him?
he's huge in Europe. Yeah,
Yeah.
I lived in Italy for 5 years, so we got to know Robert Williams pretty well over there.
Yeah. I can't really say much more than that, but yeah, look out for it. It'll be a big surprise when you see him.
Yeah, he was in the band. He was in the group Take That.
Take that. Yep.
Isn't that right? Yeah. I had a song that I would play over and over of that group. But
Yeah.
Cool. Better Man. That'll be interesting. I'll be really interested to see that.
Yeah. I think it's going to be pretty cool. It's not what you'd expect from a typical biopic. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. It'll be
That's
fun.
interesting.
So it looks like there's gonna be some humor in there because you keep laughing.
Yeah, it's very funny.
Good. We all need humor.
Yes, we do.
Definitely. Yeah.
Yes, we all do right now.
Oh gosh.
All right.
Cool. Well, I'll look forward to that.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
Thank you once
Yay.
again.
Yeah, thank you.
And
Yeah.
Yes, thank you.
you're welcome. And if you have any, I'm on till the 28th, so there's still 3 days to go. So if you have any more work, please just post it up in the chat, and I'll reply. Okay. Sorry, I just died there.
There you are.
Sorry about that. Yeah. So if you have any more work between now and the end of Feb, please post it up, and I'll take a look.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Good.
Cool.
Oh,
Great.
thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Thank
you.
you.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Bye now.
Bye-bye.
Okay, goodbye.
Bye.